I mean, we've had conversations in the past trying to guide him and help him continue to evolve as a person and player, and obviously this came to a head.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Around the Association. Well, we've kind of talked about this Ja Morant situation, and now, as far as the timetable for when Ja's coming back, because right now it's a tie in the West. Really, they're in second place or tied for second place with Sacramento as far as records concerned. But Sacramento right now is in the 2 spot. Memphis is in the 3 spot. So any slippage can really cause a detriment as far as seeding and where Memphis may end up playing in the second round, assuming Ja gets back at all this season. So that's really the question. When are we going to see Ja return to the court? Well, he absolutely was watching the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors game. As you know, Memphis sees Golden State as where they want to be, the 4-time champion dynasty team. And this is what the coach had to say in regards to that phone call with Ja Morant. Now, according to ESPN's Tim McMahon, he said this is what Dillard Brooks actually said. He said, Ja Morant, he called us after the game congratulating us. He's in good spirits, working out. Even though he's not with us, he's still with us, always. This is his team. Every single day, he sends us a group text giving us encouraging messages just to keep being us. He's still with us every single day, and we can't wait to have him back. So that's Dylan Brooks talking about the phone call Ja Morant made to the team during the post game. Now, for me, this is very good news. Ja Morant is still very much engaged. I know he was watching. I know that fuel to be out there. Sometimes you take a break away from something, you realize how much you need it. And so I'm hoping that this puts in perspective any other foolishness that he may have considered doing down the line, and just being like, you know what? This is where my love is. It hurts to see my team out there. I'm glad they won, but I want to be a part of the winning. Now, the Memphis Grizzlies head coach, Taylor Jenkins, actually spoke very openly about some of the things as far as Ja Morant. He made a statement of how many games, he'll at least be out. And then there's also some additional steps that he'll have to take. Take a listen here at Taylor Jenkins.
Yeah, I mean, I can't share details. There's definitely steps that are going to have to be met, personally and professionally, as he deals with some stuff personally to get better. And then obviously the expectations on the team, he's going to have some things that he's going to have to clear to, know what the expectations are when he does return. So again, he's out at least the next 4 games. I know everyone wants to know what's this going to be. It's the hot topic for sure, but he's taken time, his responsibility to get better. Personally, that's a big factor in this. And also as his responsibility to the team, it's something that we're addressing with him that, he's fully on board and been communicative with our group.
Now, that's key. There's some things that, this suspension isn't it. When he comes back, there's some things he's going to have to clear with the team. So, in case you don't know what that is, I'm sure he's going to have some kind of drug test for sure, and they're likely going to have some restrictions or request some restrictions on his behalf in the way that he moves, which is completely understandable. Like, Ja Morant is the franchise in Memphis, make no mistake about that. And so they don't care about the entourage if they have to be a little uncomfortable. They've already, suspended one of his homeboys from attending games there. And I think there's going to be some greater stipulations made for Ja. You're going to see a different Ja when he gets back. And it's not all going to be based on this quick growth Ja made. It's going to be like, you know what? We kind of gave Ja free reign. We never thought he would be missing games because of this. So now we're going to have to put some restrictions of our own. Now, Coach Jenkins also, alluded to this isn't the first time we've tried to talk to Ja in the past. And so I thought that was very key. Take a listen here when he talks about how Memphis has been open and been trying to guide Ja all this time.
I mean, we've had conversations in the past trying to guide him and help him continue to evolve as a person and player. And obviously this came to a head, the other day. So it put this process into action. The hope was that this would never have happened and, everything was, as good as it should be. But there have been dialogues about what he's got to do better. And this just came to a head then.
See what I mean? I mean, he's clearly saying, there was dialogues before about what he needs to do better, what he needs to clean up. But before there were more as suggestions, obviously. Now, not so much. It's like, buddy, we paid you, we're paying you close to $250 million. Basically, you got to get in line now, buddy. This is the time. And I think it's what's best for Ja. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's what's best for him. And I wouldn't be surprised if, they kind of call T Morant, the image we kind of want here in Memphis for our franchise. We don't want to be on the road. Like, they still want to keep their competitive edge. And so it's not cheering, but if we can cut down on some of the extra shenanigans. And I 100% understand exactly what they're doing, because the billions aren't coming from nowhere. They're cutting the checks. You know what I'm saying? So they have some say. Somebody paying you hundreds of $millions, they can tell you a little bit about how you're going to move. And make no mistake, his other endorsements, all the other money is based on him being available on the basketball court to continue to market their stuff. You don't want deals to start falling off the table. Let me know what you guys think, man. I think this is a good move. I'm glad to see Ja's calling the team and congratulating them. And I know he'll be excited to get back. I'm going to holler at you guys next time. Peace.